Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to JWE Friday Night Eclipse. Tonight we're in Monterrey, Nuevo Leon, Mexico, where tonight we're gearing up for another incredible night of matches. Grab some popcorn and a seat, and get ready for a night of explosive offense, impenetrable defense, and reams of drama. I'm sure that you won't be disappointed tonight, because this is Eclipse. And for our first matchup of the evening, introducing first, it is the change bringer of Eclipse, Delta.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Diane.
Delta still trying to find a bit of an identity in this division. Certainly a title contender, but just hasn't quite been able to put together a full month and a successful championship campaign. But maybe that will change in due time. Hopefully. And her opponent. It is one half of the third. It is Melia Antiqua. Making a rare singles match here. And both women ready. Referee rings the bell and they meet in the middle. Delta immediately reversing the grapple and a couple of kicks, but Melia reversing that right back, a couple of right hands into that right elbow. Pushing Delta, bouncing her against the ropes and her elbow. And now, climbing up top, the bird woman, the high Entia looking to fly. Twisting crossbody splash is going to connect. And working on the arm. And a kick right to the spine and a stomp to the back of the head. And again, and Melia with the falling fist. And looking for the jumping knee, but Delta getting out of the way. And connecting with a right hand. Delta sending Melia for a run, but Melia with the reversal off the Irish whip. And a huge backhand slap by Melia, pushing Delta away, but Delta regaining control, sending Melia into the corner, and a high kick connecting right to the chin, sending Melia down to the ground and into the pin. There's one. Melia pushing herself out. Back to her feet, but Delta turning her around, looking for the double leg dropkick to the back, but Melia getting out of the way and connecting with a double leg dropkick of her own into a pin attempt of her own. There's one. There's two. Delta kicks out, but it's quite cheeky by Melia. Walking Delta to the southern ropes. Delta somehow getting the reversal. I thought Melia for sure connected with that kick. And now Delta sending Melia for a run and a spinning back elbow, preventing Melia from rolling out of the ring. And a high kick. Picking her back up and the punch sending her back down to the mat. And now picking Melia back up to her feet, sending her into the corner unceremoniously and setting her up in the Tree of Woe. And I think we're looking for the Delta Airlines, where life is a freaking nightmare. Delta climbing up top, lining herself up, and yes, indeed, connecting with the Delta Airlines. I hope you have your freaking flyer miles ready. Now Melia in the corner, Delta from one corner to the other, and the rolling hip attack into the pin. There's one. Melia still kicking out. And Delta rolling up another pin. There's two. Melia escaping by the skin of her teeth. Delta picking Melia back up, but Melia with the stunner reversal, setting Delta into the corner. Picking her up, and a side angle slam into the backwards elbow drop. And Melia going for a pin. There's one. Delta kicks out. And Delta with the head scissor takedown on the outside, picking Melia back up to her feet, and tossing her into the corner of the announcer's booth. And again, Delta picking Melia back up, and a couple of kicks into the wheelbarrow roll-up. And the axe kick into the kick to the side, to the temple. Trying to pick Melia back up, but Melia with the reversal. Referee at 7. Now Melia getting back even, sending Delta into the into the announcer's booth. And again, referee. That was a very long 7 count, but now at 8, Melia back into the ring, staring down Delta, who slides in at the count of 9. Bit of flashbacks after losing the championship match against Alexi, due to count out, if you remember, all the way back to Money in the Bank. It's actually how Alexi Borg became our first women's Universal Champion of Eclipse, was via count out. Now Melia again looking to fly like a Hyantia, but diving down, or should I say a Telethia. But Delta with the reversal. And looking for the jumping knee, but Melia somehow with the defense to block that. Turning Delta around, and the rolling facebuster into the pin. There's 1. And 2. Delta still managing to kick out. Now Melia climbing up top with a crossbody splash to the outside. Connecting. Picking Delta back up to her feet. But Delta with the reversal. Melia with the reversal right back. Picking Delta up, and a spinning takedown. Stomp to the back of the head. Looking for the diving knee strike, but Delta getting out of the way and connecting with a head scissor takedown. Referee at 5. Delta's sliding back out of the ring, resetting the count back to 1. Melia with the snap mirror into the rolling takedown. And the arm breaker and a stomp to the face, and again looking for the stomp, but Delta getting out of the way and a huge punch right to the stomach. And now Delta sending Melia back into the ring. Climbing back into the ring herself, Melia looking to spear her off, but Delta getting into the ring and just in time, sending Melia for an arch whip, diving down, spinning back elbow is going to connect. And the backflip shooting star press into the pin, going for 1 and 2. Melia somehow kicking out, rolling to the outside, catching her breath again. But Delta catching her and a suplex on the outside. Melia sending Delta back into the ring even though she was the one who rolled out first. Now climbing back in. Delta immediately catching her with a kick combo. And walking Melia to the western ropes. Melia with the back elbow reversal. And the backhand slap again into the pin. There's one. Delta's not going to be pinned after a backhand. What do you think? Melia taunting to the crowd, getting a little bit too zealous. But stepping down before Delta could send her down, but Delta sends her down regardless with that side angle slam. And now looking for the finisher with the yes roll, but Melia pushing her away with the reversal. Delta sending Melia into the corner after that very quick recovery and back into the Tree of Woe. And I think we're looking for our second Delta Airlines of the match. And that is going to connect. Both women dead tired. As Melia again gets to her feet in the corner. Into a seated position in the corner. Delta with the corner choke. Grabbing Melia by the hair. And another stomp, picking Melia back up. And the slam takedown. And a stomp to the outside of the elbow. And now Delta with the ground and pound and a slap right to the face. And now back into the corner. Is she looking for another yes roll? Yes, she is. A single leg drop kick. I didn't realize that's what that was. There's one. There's two, and Melia still with the tenacity to kick out. Delta looking for a finisher. Melia looks to be a little bit out of range. And giving herself enough time with the reversal, with Delta with the reversal right back. Can anyone actually get a finisher this match? Nobody knows. Because this game just decided that today it was going to be a reversal day. The Pele kick into the pin. There's one. There's two. And finally, Melia goes down for the 3 count. Delta picking up a massive win, and here comes her championship rival. Staring Delta down. And now for our second match of the evening. And hopefully with the updates, it will go a lot faster than on Monday. Introducing first, with one of them coming off of their maiden individual win, it is the Shadow Slayers.
The following contest is a tornado tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 265 pounds, the Steiner Brothers.
Yeah, Junpei coming off of a pretty big win. Trying to remember against who. Teddie, I think it was? And Makoto, not with as much luck, but still looking to get a win here tonight. And when you hear those horns, you know exactly what time it is. It's time for their opponents to bring the swag, because it is your men's tag team champions, the Big Bang Theory.
293 pounds, the men's undisputed hybrid, the tag team world champions, Air Boom.
Now all four men ready, referee rings the bell. And Junpei immediately going after Kaito as Shuichi going after Makoto, and then against Junpei now going against again after Makoto. And we added a stipulation that it is a falls count anywhere tornado tag. So hopefully that, you know, fixes the issue of nobody entering the ring for 30 minutes. Well, it's not going to fix that issue, but the issue of matches not ending because nobody enters the ring for 30 minutes. Makoto rolling to the outside. Shuichi following him, and now, yes, the referee outside the ring, indicating that this is indeed a falls count anywhere. Now Shuichi going for a submission attempt as Kaito just flexes on Junpei. Makoto getting out and tossing Shuichi back into the ring, but not going in quite yet. Instead, going after Kaito with that running bulldog on the outside. Shuichi coming to his teammate's aid and the pendulum backbreaker, but Junpei somehow getting offense against Kaito and looking for a neckbreaker against the table, the announcer's booth. Now Shuichi just running around before stomping on Makoto, and Junpei with the rolling splash, but Kaito getting out of the way and tripping Junpei up face first into the barricade, and now the Big Bang Theory switching who they're targeting, and then Shuichi, nice little diving knee against Makoto before pulling on the arm of Junpei. Kaito with the knee splash against Junpei, and they once again switch who they're targeting. Shuichi sending Makoto back into the ring, referee in the ring, waiting for Shuichi. Here he is, Kaito climbing back into the ring after Makoto sends Shuichi tumbling to the outside. Kaito with the spinning power bomb. There's a 2 count, there's 1, there's 2, and a double 2 count, but no 3. Kaito looking for the finisher against Makoto. An elbow to the back and the neck breaker. Going for the pin. There's 1. There's 2. But Makoto kicks out. Shuichi going for a submission attempt against Junpei. Thankfully, it was a submission attempt and not a pin, or else the referee heading out of the ring would have cost him a couple of seconds. Kaito looking for the alley-oop elbow drop, but Kodo getting out of the way. And now Junpei looking to regain control of his match over Shuichi. The back elbow into the backhand slap. Makoto spearing Kaito off the apron right into Junpei, who picks him up immediately. This little bit of teamwork there. And Makoto with the neck breaker. Kaito rolling to his feet. Being sent back down by Junpei. Makoto with the kicks into the clothesline. And now both members of the Big Bang Theory being picked up at the same time. Makoto sending Shuichi back into the ring. And now Shuichi sending Makoto tumbling back outside of the ring, and the referee is certainly having his workout for the night. Kaito just diving over the top of Junpei, completely whiffing on the attack. Now Shuichi sending Junpei back into the ring, but not climbing in himself because, why would he? Instead, Junpei just staring down at the clusterfuck down below. Kaito with the double leg dropkick against Makoto now. Junpei with a backpack suplex against Kaito. Makoto looking for a submission attempt against Shuichi as Junpei goes for a pin. Shuichi gets out, but there's one. Shuichi breaks that up because Makoto was getting blocked by the referee. Because, again, for whatever reason, this game really loves to just fight on the outside, especially in a 2 square centimeter area. There's one. There's two. Kaito kicks out. Junpei kicks out. Now Kaito sending Makoto back first into the barricade, but Makoto somehow getting out, reversing that. But Kaito again sending Makoto back first into the barricade, and again. And now Shuichi picking Junpei up over his back and face into the or knee into the face, and again picking him up and face first into the barricade, into the LED screen. Shuichi with the rolling neckbreaker into the pin. There's the referee, there's one, there's two, and that slight delay probably is what gave Junpei the opportunity to kick out. Shuichi sending Junpei into the barricade. Kaito's turning Makoto back around and the face plant. And now Kaito going for the pin. But a rope break, even though this is a falls count anywhere. Now Shuichi going for a submission against Junpei. We have a headlock here. And Junpei is going to tap out. And the Big Bang Theory getting it done yet again. And once again, the Big Bang Theory finding ways to win matches. I mean, they had that one in the bag since, like, the first bell, but still. Nothing against the Shadow Slayers, it's just that well, they're not quite at championship caliber quite yet. And now for our third match of the evening. It's going to be another pretty interesting one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the pits of hell, weighing in at 163 pounds, Demon Goodmanson Tanaka.
Introducing first, it is the Dark Lord of Destruction, Gundham Tanaka. And his opponent in this juxtaposition of a match, it is the bear of the TV world, Teddie.
The Bear, Teddie.
And the referee rings the bell. Teddie begins with a right and a left and a right again into the right high kick. And a jumping knee strike to the side of the face. And a stomp to the face. And now Teddie climbing to the top rope. And the diving foot stomp, but Gundham getting out of the way. And the arm breaker into the reverse armbar. Gundham with the takedown, looking to pick Teddie back up, but Teddie again with the reversal kick to the stomach. And the seated stunner. Rolling Gundham onto his back and going for a pin right next to the ropes. But no rope break, instead it's going to be a regular kick out. Teddie with the knife edge chop again. And pulling on the arm. And Teddie again with the knife edge chop into the kick. And again. And a third time. Teddie climbing up top. And the diving punch is going to connect. And now trying to put Gundham into a submission scorpion hold, but Gundham kicking his way out. And the sling blade takedown, rolling Teddie onto his back, but Teddie rolling out of the ring. And putting Gundham on his back on the outside. Gundham jumping back into the ring, Teddie running around, but eventually getting back into the ring and connecting with the DDT as Gundham was taunting from the corner, and now Teddie is taunting from the very same corner, but is successful in not getting attacked, but instead getting the attack right away. There's two. Gundham kicks out. Now Teddie with the rolling elbow. And a crossbody splash. Gundham rolling to the outside. Again, Teddie going to the outside to follow him. Picking Gundham back to his feet. Gundham with the reversal and the right hand. Sending Teddie from one ring post to the other. There's two. Gundham climbs back in. I thought he was going to slide out for a second, but nope, he's just harnessing his Hadean powers. And Gundham with the springboard facebuster. Now just staring down at Teddie. Teddie back to his feet and the running clotheslines, catching Gundham's kick and tripping him up. And now Teddie going for a pin. There's one. And two, Gundham kicks out. And Teddie working on that neck. Sending Gundham back down to the ground. Stalking him from behind. And the takedown, and Teddie looking for a finisher. Rolling backbreaker into the pin. There's one. And two. And Gundham gets out. Teddie climbing to the middle rope. Diving knee smash. And working on the arm of Gundham, who's not having a good time. Teddie again climbing up top. And a double heel stomp. And now the lights are out. Gundham teleporting behind Teddie, blood pouring down his face. Sending Teddie for a run. And a single arm drag takedown, picking Teddie back up to his feet, kick to the stomach. And Gundham with the demon drop. Into the pin, there's one. And two. Teddie kicks out. Teddie rolling to the outside, Gundham just staring him down, refusing to leave the ring as Teddie forced to climb back in. Gundham with the sling blade takedown, and the huge elbow drop. And looking for the rolling elbow, and that's going to connect. And now Gundham climbing to the outside. Not entirely sure what he's thinking. Instead, he just climbs back in, allowing Teddie to get back to his feet and connect with that back elbow. But Gundham looking for the springboard RKO, but Teddie just barely getting out of the way in time. And now some kicks to the face and a facebuster. Gundham back to his feet, sending Teddie for an Irish whip. And diving down, jumping over, and a single arm drag takedown. Teddie getting back to his feet, but Gundham looking for the knife edge chops. And the head scissor takedown, not quite going for the pin yet. Instead, looking for another huge elbow drop. And now, taunting to the crowd as Teddie is trying to catch his breath. Gundham jumping to the top rope, diving crossbody splash into the pin. There's 1 and 2, and Teddie still kicks out. Gundham picking Teddie back to his feet. And the rolling DDT. And Gundham, I think he's looking for the demon punch or the demon kick. But Teddie somehow blocking that. And connecting with a facebuster. And Teddie looking for a finisher. Kick to the stomach. And there's the face plant into the pin. There's 1 and 2. And Teddie, that reversal probably saved him from getting 3 counted himself, and is probably what won him that match after the finisher. Very well done by both, but especially Teddie.
Here is your winner, the Bear, Teddie.
And if you ask me who would win it in a fight between Teddie and Gundham, I would say Gundham every day, but this match proved me wrong. Teddie has that fight in him. He doesn't just have that dog, he has that bear. And now for our next match, introducing first. It is Sophie.
Scheduled for 1 fall, making her way to the ring from the internet, Sophia.
And Sophie, despite losing the title match, and despite losing her title, still having a really good season. Hi Sophie. Still having a really good season, and I always wanted to see her doing well. And her opponent, it is Yukari Takeba.
Yuri Tanaka.
And referee rings the bell. Yukari trying to go for the uppercut, but Sophie with the offense, and that was a very interesting rebound off the Irish whip. Yukari with the uppercut, Sophie pushing her away, and a backhand into the head scissor takedown. And now Sophie jumping up top, and a spiral tap. And picking Yukari back up to her feet, sending her. Thought she was going to be sending her into the corner, but nope, just a shoulder barge, rolling her around, and some knee strikes, and a double knee, and Sophie again climbing up top, halfway around her trip around the world, or halfway through with her trip around the world with that double leg miss-out drop kick. And the pin, there's 1. And 2, but Yukari kicks out. Sophie with another double leg drop kick. Yukari rolling out of the way, but Sophie docking that clothesline, taking her down, and the ground and pound. And Sophie with the backhands, sending Yukari into the corner. Yukari with the elbow reversal and the knife edge, the rising knife edge chop, bringing Sophie from one side of the ring to the other, sending her against the ropes, and the knee buster. That's a new one. But Sophie with the reversal, picking Yukari back up. And again. Tripping Yukari up, sending her again into the corner. And now Sophie with the corner clotheslines and dragging her away. And a stomp to the face, and I was expecting Sophie to climb back to the top rope there, but alas, just a couple of knee strikes, and now Sophie's climbing up top. She is 3 quarters away around the world, and another spiral tap. She is 3 for 3, and now completing her trip around the world. Will she go 4 for 4? Yes, she will. And the pin, there's 1. There's 2. I thought she had it. Sophie with the 12-6 elbow and a stomp to the face. And a knee strike. And Sophie just taunting to the crowd. Yukari with the possum kick though. Sophie getting back to her feet, but Yukari a little bit faster, picking her up fully and taking her down into a headlock, but Sophie very quickly getting out. Yukari sending Sophie into the corner and working on that arm. And Yukari with a double leg miss-out dropkick, sending Sophie like flying 5 feet into the corner. Yukari going for a pin. There's 1. And 2. And that was a little bit close for comfort. Sophie still managing to get out that backhand. But missing on that top rope maneuver, Yukari sending Sophie back inside. And climbing in herself. Sending Sophie for a run, tripping her up. Sophie with the snap mirror into the tornado kick, sending Yukari down, picking her back up though. And Sophie walking Yukari to the northern ropes. And a kick right to the stomach. And the backflip crossbody into the pin. There's 1. And 2, and Yukari's still kicking out. Sophie with a head scissor, or excuse me, with the head scissor into the 12-6 elbow. Sophie climbing up top yet again. Is she looking for the double leg missile drop kick, but Yukari just barely out of range. And Yukari with another knee smash up against the ropes. Going for the pin. Could be a rope break here, yes. And Yukari with another takedown into the pin. There's 1. And another rope break. And back-to-back reversals. Sophie sending Yukari for a run, diving down, jumping over, and a double leg drop kick. And Sophie with another takedown, going for a pin. There's 1. There's 2. Yukari's still not staying down. And Sophie spearing Yukari off the apron, picking her back up to her feet, and tossing Yukari back inside. Sophie to the top rope, but jumping down for whatever reason. Yukari with the backpack suplex, but the immediate rope break. Now Yukari picking Sophie back up and walking her to the northern ropes. Kick to the stomach, sending her back down. And another knee smash. Picking Sophie back up and the face buster. Dragging Sophie away from the ropes. Not gonna get a 10th rope break this match, going for the pin. There's 1. There's 2. And Sophie's not going to kick out. Yukari with a very big underdog match. And here comes Sophie looking for the handshake. Yukari giving it, and after a very long match, think that was a well-deserved handshake. And now for our second half of the evening. Introducing first, it is the ultimate adventurer, Rantaro Amami.
From Japan, weighing in at 137 pounds, Randy Amaya.
Making a very rare individual match as well, just like Melia earlier today. And his opponent, it is your men's Universal Champion, the awesome one, Mr. Leon 11037 Kuwata.
And his opponent, from Japan, weighing in at 148 pounds, the men's undisputed hybrid, the Universal World Champion, the Rockstar, Leon Kuwata.
And both men ready. Referee rings the bell, and Leon immediately runs towards Rantaro and hits him with an elbow. And walking Rantaro to the western ropes. And the snap mirror. Into the step over kick. And now tying Rantaro up in a figure eight. And just working on that base. And Leon picking up Rantaro and hitting him with the leg DDT. And again. Now Leon pulling on Rantaro's arm. But Rantaro with the possum kick reversal. Picking Leon up off his feet. But Leon with the back elbow reversals. And the hip toss. Picking Rantaro back up and a right hand into the stomp. And now locked in for a submission attempt. But Rantaro's going to easily get out of that. And a facebuster from Rantaro by Rantaro. Sending Leon for a run and a backflip double kick, but Leon's just going to eat that. So Rantaro's going to put him down into a chokehold, but Leon easily gets out, sending Rantaro for a run and a single arm drag takedown into a kick right to the side of the head, going for a pin way too close to the ropes. There's one. Rantaro getting out the old-fashioned way. And now Leon sending Rantaro to the northern ropes and trapping him on the middle rope and a crossbody guillotine. Rantaro to his feet in the corner, into a seated position in the corner, but Leon stomping him back down to the mat and looking for the somersault leg drop, and that's going to connect. Now Leon to the top rope. Diving elbow. And again, Leon in the corner, but this time on his feet looking for the fastball punch, the windup, and the pitch, but Rantaro makes the connection with the reversal and a suplex of his own. Like, seriously, what's up with people reversing finishers this week? It's happened like, I don't know, 6, 7 times? At least. Rantaro going for the pin. There's 1. And 2, Leon kicks out. Actually, probably is closer to a dozen, now that I think about it. Rantaro tossing Leon, looking for the spear, but missing. Leon just doing an extra lap, just for good measure. Picking Rantaro up, and the Revolute knee smash into the pin. There's 1. And 2, Rantaro kicks out, but a little bit close. And now Leon looking for the 5 knuckle shuffle. And again misses. Rantaro instead connects with the RKO stunner. Leon immediately to his feet. And a knee smash, and Leon's eyes went to the back of his head for a second there. Rantaro with a stomp to the face. Picking Leon back up to his feet. And the float over DDT. Turning Leon back around. And another knee smash. And going for a pin, there's 1. And 2, and Leon still kicks out. Now Rantaro just chilling up on the top rope, staring down at Leon. Asking the crowd what's going on. That's what I want to know. And now, I thought Rantaro was going to take Leon to the old school, but no, not quite. Just a top rope arm drag, and now taunting over the top of Leon, allowing Leon to utilize his own energy to get back to his feet. Both men on the outside. Leon with the Russian leg sweep. Back elbow the kick and the double leg drop kick. There's a 2 count. Picking Rantaro back up to his feet and back into the ring. Climbing in himself. There's a 4 count. Leon to the top rope, looking for another elbow drop, and that's going to connect. It's just that his finishers won't. Leon with the uppercuts in the clutch, sending Rantaro for a run and a single arm drag takedown. Looking for the spinning back fist, but Rantaro getting out of the way. Leon getting out of the way of that right hand. And another Russian leg sweep. Leon in the corner yet again. Will this fastball punch connect this time? Yes, it will. Sending Rantaro down to the mat. Leon going for the pin. There's 1. There's 2. And Rantaro's not going to kick out. Again, just like another pretty good back and forth match.
here is your winner, the Rockstar, Leon Kuwata.
And now for our next matchup of the evening. Looking to get back on the right track after losing against Mew in a very heartbreaking fashion last week. It is your new Women's Universal Champion,
Making her way to the ring
Kasumi Yoshizawa.
the women's undisputed hybrid, the Universal World Champion, the Phantom Violet.
And her opponent, on a bit of a hot streak herself, it is Fiora. And Kasumi and Fiora staring each other down. Referee rings the bell. Kasumi immediately running towards Fiora and clotheslining her right into her corner, not wasting any time with a couple of kicks that looked below the belt to me. And a stomp to the shin. And Kasumi, what was that? I have no words. And then Fiora just decided that looked fun, so she would do it herself. What in the hell just happened? I have no words. Anyway, Kasumi sending Fiora for an Irish whip. Head scissor takedown. Fiora back to her feet with the reversal. Taking Kasumi down to the ground. And a single leg submission attempt here. But Kasumi kicking her way out. Hobbling a little bit, as, I mean, that's probably not going to feel good, but still connecting on that high kick to the back of Fiora's head and the backsplash, back crossbody splash. Going for a pin, but only a 2 count. Kasumi walking Fiora to the southern ropes. And showing off her acrobatics with those backflips into the double leg missile drop kick. And sending Fiora for a jumping knee smash. Fiora on the outside. Kasumi following her, entering the trap. Referee at the 3 count, Kasumi picking Fiora back up to her feet and tossing her not into the ring, into the corner, and then climbing into the ring to stand there for 2 seconds before sliding back out. Nope. Just... Okay, nope, never mind. Climb to the middle rope to taunt. Staying inside the ring for, like, once in the AI's life. Fiora slipping that kick and giving a couple of her own, turning Kasumi around. An elbow right to the back and a double leg springboard drop kick. Picking Kasumi off of, her off the mat. And some rolling takedowns. And now stomping Kasumi's chest into the mat, making it even flatter. So sorry. It's true, though. You have to admit, Fiora with the spinning trip and the leg drop into the pin. There's 1. And 2. Kasumi powering out. Now Fiora just staring down at Kasumi, looking for the crossbody splash, or standing moonsault. Getting it done. I thought Kasumi had her knees up in time. Turns out I was incorrect. Kasumi with the reversal, the punch to the gut, and the high kick. And into the snap mirror and the tornado kick. Kasumi with the stomp, rolling Fiora onto her back and working on her arm. Just trying to pull it. And now Kasumi with the attack in the corner into the pin. There's 1. And 2. Fiora kicks out. Kasumi picking Fiora back up, only to get her in a headlock and some 12-6 elbows. And jumping over her. Kasumi climbed to the outside, climbing back in, wasting a little bit of time. Fiora whiffing on that springboard attack. Fiora rolling to the apron. Kasumi lining herself up and spearing her off. Climbing to the outside. Looking for the kick, but Fiora reading that like a book, reversing that, and now getting a couple of right hands of her own. And this is a dangerous place for Kasumi to be in. She's lost too many matches due to count out. Will this be another one? Kasumi sending Fiora face first into the ring post. Referee at 5. And now Kasumi just walking around on the outside, not entering the ring, waiting for Fiora to hit her with a spear. Kasumi sending Fiora onto the ramp. There's 8. Kasumi running back into the ring. Fiora following her. Couple of high kicks. Fiora sending Kasumi for a run, but Kasumi just blowing right past her. And the single arm drag into the cartwheel drop kick. And dragging Fiora smartly away from the ropes. But Fiora too fast, trying to get back to her feet. Kasumi stomping her to stop her. And a spinning arm breaker. Fiora winning the clutch, sending Kasumi for a run, jumping over, diving down in one attack, single arm drag takedown. Kasumi back to her feet, almost catching that spinning heel kick by Fiora, but not quite. I mean, catching it in the face. There's 2. Kasumi with the power to get her shoulder up. Fiora picking her back up to her feet. There's the spinning trip. And the double leg, and the spinning leg drop. There's 1, there's 2. And Kasumi's losing streak continues. Fiora just not letting her get any semblance of offense going, or when she did, just ending it quickly. And Fiora won the match by controlling the match. And this is not the kind of start that Kasumi would want, or would have wanted, for her title defense. 2 very disappointing losses. That's only going to spell bad things for her. And now taking place, taking the place of our women's tag team match, it is a triple threat match.
Making her way to the ring, representing the Iconics from Japan, the Icon Maria.
A triple threat match between 3 members of 3 different tag teams, so it's still technically a tag team match, and not technically, but you know what I mean. Still matches. And her opponent, starting first.
The club from Japan, Akira.
I think I forgot to introduce the first combatant, is Ibuki Mioda, and now, representing the Killer Tunes, it is Kaede Akamatsu. And you might be seeing a pattern here, and that pattern will be confirmed or denied with the third contestant, third superstar. That is, representing the Harmonious Truth, it is Sayaka Maizono.
And representing Truth and Consequences from Japan, the idol Sky Anna Marceau.
So we have the ultimate pop idol, the ultimate musician, and the ultimate pianist in the ring at once. This is a music match. Now all 3 women are ready to go. Referee rings the bell. And Ibuki and Kaede immediately go after each other as Sayaka just stares on. And now Ibuki and Sayaka with a double team attack against Kaede before Sayaka sends Ibuki right into the ropes of that head scissor takedown, but Kaede preventing her from doing any more damage. And this is very quickly devolving into chaos. Ibuki with the knee to the back of Sayaka, but Kaede with a bulldog. And the brain chop. Sayaka back inside the ring, and Kaede tossing Sayaka back outside the ring. reversing that and sending Ibuki to the other side with the Irish Whip before turning around and backhanding Sayaka into the face drop. Ibuki with the suplex, but that's not all. Another and one more. Into the pin, there's one. There's two. Kaede kicks out. Ibuki with the Dragon Screw takedown before sending Kaede not into the corner, but for a rising knife edge chop. Sayaka with the running facebuster into the running arm breaker. Ibuki rolling to the outside. Kaede climbing back in. Ibuki rolling back in. Sayaka sending Kaede into the corner with that head scissor takedown. Ibuki with a basement single leg dropkick, and now Kaede sending Ibuki to the outside of the ring. Sayaka with the head scissor takedown. Now just dancing. Sayaka sending Kaede into the corner before drop kicking Ibuki and completely forgetting that Kaede exists, but then remembering because she saw her, because again, the AI in this game have absolutely no object permanence. Unless it's the player, then the AI knows exactly where the player is and exactly what the player is doing at all times. Kaede with the backbreaker, picking Ibuki back up and trying to dislocate her arm. But Sayaka with another head scissor takedown, catching her against the ropes and actually completing the attack this time, picking Kaede back to her feet. And another rolling head scissor takedown. Kaede rolling to the outside, allowing Sayaka to attack Ibuki with a single kick and a pin, but Ibuki kicking out at the count of 1. Now Kaede the first to go underneath the ropes, or excuse me, underneath the apron, picking up a steel chair and then just dropping it, and now all three women on the outside for the first time this match. Ibuki with the high kick, but Sayaka blocking that, picking Ibuki up, and a facebuster. And now Sayaka going for a pin. There's 1 and 2. Ibuki kicks out. Ibuki's sending Kaede right into Sayaka so that they look like they're cuddling a little bit on the barricade. Kaede with the facebuster on the outside. And the stunner. Now sending Sayaka face first into the ring post, but Ibuki attacking Kaede, sending Sayaka into the ring post and then into the barricade, and now waiting for Kaede to get back up to her feet so that she can suplex her. But Kaede with the reversal and a couple of kicks, but Ibuki catching that. Sayaka trying to grapple Kaede, but Kaede with the reversal, and now the double kicks and the double team attack from Ibuki and Kaede. Ibuki picking Sayaka back up, and a Kojai clutch submission attempt here. Trying to lock in, but Sayaka elbowing herself out. Now picking Ibuki up, but Kaede punching Ibuki out of Sayaka's hand. And now Ibuki's sending Sayaka back into the ring, but not following her. Instead, it's Kaede that follows her in. Sayaka kicking Kaede off of her. But Ibuki with the snap mirror into the double leg dropkick and going for the pin. There's 1. There's 2. Sayaka's not going to be the first one out. At least not yet. Kaede grabbing the steel chair, looking to have a little bit of fun, but Punched out of her hand by Ibuki. Ibuki looking for the backflip Pele kick, but Kaede not quite in range. Sayaka with the facebuster into the pin. There's one. There's two. Ibuki not going to get out. And I would love to have this match with the manager, so we have, like... So we have Miku, Maki, and Kyoko on the outside, but Sayaka with a stunner, going for a pin, but again, only a 2 count. Now Kaede sending Sayaka to the ropes, grabbing the steel chair, but Sayaka using her intuition or using her psychic abilities, whichever you want to choose to believe, to get that reversal into the head scissor takedown. Ibuki with the Pele kick. And now working on the arm. Ibuki with the reversal because it's this game and like there's a 50% chance that a move gets reversed. Even though I have the setting literally at 5%. Ibuki going for a pin. There's one. There's two. Kaede kicks out. Yeah, I have the reversal setting at 5% and still happening this much. I don't understand. Sayaka tripping up Ibuki. Well, I do understand that this game is completely broken and the AI literally cheat like 80% of the time. And now Kaede going for a pin against Sayaka. There's one, there's two. And Sayaka still with the tenacity and resiliency to get out. Kaede rolling back to her feet. But Ibuki with the double axe kick. But Sayaka tripping Ibuki up before Ibuki could get another attack against Kaede. And the stunner, picking Ibuki back up to her feet. Kick to the stomach. And a facebuster. Kaede attacking Sayaka now, spinning heel kick. And now, instead of, following up, instead deciding to attack Ibuki, because again, the AI in this game have no object permanence. And now Kaede actually using the steel chair, but Sayaka punching it out of her hand after only one use. And a facebuster into a pin. There's one. There's two. Kaede pushes out. Sayaka looking for the leg drop, but Kaede getting out of the way. Ibuki sending Kaede over the top rope with that clothesline. And a facebuster. That would be the perfect opportunity for a pin if you actually had intelligence, Ibuki. Ibuki with the elbow drop, rolling Sayaka onto her back, going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Sayaka still pushing out. Now Kaede sending Ibuki over the top rope so that she can have her turn against Sayaka. Spinning punch, Ibuki back into the ring, distracting Kaede. Ibuki now sending Kaede over the top rope so that she can have her turn against Sayaka, who reverses Ibuki just literally walking. That's how broken this game is. They can reverse walking. And now Sayaka going underneath the apron, grabbing a baseball bat. Instead of going after Ibuki, going after Kaede. And now Kaede going for a pin on the outside. Referee not in position. There's one. There's two. And finally, we have an elimination. And now it's a one-on-one match. Kaede using the baseball bat. But Ibuki with the wheelbarrow into the arm drag, into the barricade. Picking Kaede back up to her feet. And now locking in another submission attempt. But Kaede very easily getting out. Like, not even an issue. Barely an inconvenience. Kaede picking Ibuki back up to her feet. And the bowing facebuster. And Kaede going for a pin. There's one. There's two. And Kaede with a nice 2-0. Pinning both of her opponents. And I was honestly expecting that match to be a little bit longer. I didn't want it to be longer. It was actually a pretty decent length. I was just expecting it to be longer because this game is absolutely broken. Have I mentioned that before this series?
Here is your winner,
But Kaede Akamatsu picking up a very nice win. Again, pinning both of her opponents in that triple threat elimination. And that is as clean as a victory as you can get. And now for our main event of the evening. Introducing first.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Japan, weighing in at 146 pounds, the Undead General.
Being walked to the ring by Sir Bones and Skeletal Jiren, it is the Skeleton Praetor. And now that they have amassed an army of 4, he can be joined ringside by his 2 soldiers instead of the king. And his opponent, it is the Ultimate Supreme Leader with Shuichi?
From Japan, weighing in at 115
Huh.
pounds, Ultimate Kokichi Oma.
I apologize for my voice crack. That just took me by surprise. Kokichi Oma with Shuichi Saihara. I think Shuichi just wanted to have another match where he can observe the characteristics of the skeleton army to figure out who's who. Unfortunately, Skeleton Kings isn't here, so he won't get any information on him. But he can get information against the Praetor, especially with how he fights. And ringside will probably give a more accurate view of the action than actually inside the ropes himself, so it's actually pretty smart from Shuichi. Now I'm just wondering whose idea what it was. Was it Kokichi's? Or was it Shuichi's? I could see it kind of either. What the reason why I'm fascinated by this is because they are bitter rivals. I mean, The Big Bang Theory and Agents of Anarchy are bitter rivals, and Shuichi doesn't like Kokichi. Kokichi likes Shuichi, sure. It's not mutual. So Shuichi being here is very surprising to me. I'm sorry for gushing on about this, but I just don't understand. I mean, I understand why Shuichi would want to be here, but in Kokichi's corner? I guess it's not like he had any other opportunities tonight, so I guess it makes sense. Huh. Now Skeleton Praetor and Kokichi staring each other down. Referee rings the bell, and Praetor immediately begins with the back elbow, and Praetor accidentally punching the referee in the face. And just watching Sir Bones in ringside just reminded me of last week when he kept sending the Skeleton King into the ring. That was something during Jaren's match. That was something. Still don't get it. Anyway, Kokichi with the 12-6 punch and stomping Praetor in the spine. Trying to pick him up, but Praetor with the reversal and a stomp to the arm. And trapping the arm and an arm breaker. Now Praetor just kicking the dust onto Kokichi. And a huge clothesline if you heard that. And then a crossbody splash. Now Praetor asking Kokichi what's up. So Kokichi just trips him up. And a split leg takedown to the outside. And now Jaren coming to the aid of his Praetor, like a good Legion soldier does. Praetor with the reversal though. Kokichi with the backhand knife edge chop and the takedown. Referee already up to 6. Kokichi with the leg breaker. This is giving Shuichi a pretty decent view of the Praetor as well. Kokichi climbing up top. Diving elbow, that's going to connect. Rolling the Praetor onto his back, going for a pin. There's one. Now Kokichi in the corner. Lining himself up for the spear out of nowhere. Praetor can't believe his eyes. But now Bones playing a little bit of interference, trying to distract the referee. Kokichi going for a pin, but referee is distracted, giving the Skeleton Praetor ample time to recover, but still getting a 2 count. And Kokichi, he can't believe it. I don't think he realized quite what happened. Maybe he was just wondering why the referee was just taking forever to do the 1 count. Maybe he just wanted to make it dramatic. I don't know. I don't know what Kokichi's thinking. I think he's just thinking, revenge right now. Sling blade takedown. Okay, maybe not revenge, but trying to get it done again. Lining up another spear. Hopefully this time it doesn't take 10 minutes to get a 1 count. But Skeleton Praetor jumping over like a hurdle. And an elbow takedown, picking Kokichi back up. And the takedown into the submission armbar attempt. But Kokichi very easily getting out. Praetor rolling to the outside. Shuichi getting a very good look, but deciding to walk away. Kokichi jumping over the top rope, allowing Praetor to hit the curb stomp. And a stomp to the back. And now a Revolution knee strike. Picking Kokichi back up. And another knee strike. And an arm breaker. Referee again at the count of 6. There's 7. And here comes Jaren. Skeleton Praetor almost said Shuichi for some reason. Praetor sending Kokichi into the announcer's booth, sliding into the ring, sliding back out, tossing Kokichi back into the ring, and Praetor climbs in himself, jumps in with a top rope RKO and a stomp to the face. And now some knees to the temple. The Skeleton Praetor, not symbolizing. And okay, Sir Bones just put in, just threw a steel chair into the ring. Referee, there's one. There's two. Kokichi kicks out, but we have a steel chair in the ring, thanks to Sir Bones. Now the referee grabbing it and tossing it to the outside, and Sir Bones just like, he is disappointed that his steel chair got tossed out so unceremoniously. And now Kokichi with the ground and pound. And the jumping arm breaker, picking Skeleton Praetor back to his feet, staring him down a little bit before tossing him from one corner into an airship. Hit a double leg drop kick. And now Kokichi to the top rope. And a no-arm frog splash. And that's going to connect into a jumping arm breaker. And now Kokichi just taunting to the crowd, allowing Praetor back to his feet, but Kokichi just dipping and dodging into the neck breaker. The Praetor rolling onto the apron. Kokichi lining himself up for the spear, just knocking him off. Picking the Praetor back to his feet and tossing him back inside the ring. And now Kokichi walking into the Lion's Den. Sir Bones tossing him into the ring. No luck. Jaren getting it done. And now Kokichi being distracted by Bones, allowing Praetor to hit with the rolling facebuster. Kokichi back to his feet really quickly though. Praetor sending Kokichi into the corner, and the corner elbow into the curb stomp and the pin. There's one. There's two. Kokichi pushing him off. And now Praetor looking for the finisher. The rolling arm breaker. And Praetor going for a pin. There's one. There's two. And Kokichi still with the power to kick out. Praetor again picking Kokichi up to his feet. And now a chicken wing facebuster. Praetor really quick to his feet. I thought he was exhausted, but instead deciding to pick Kokichi back up to his feet, tossing him into the corner. And another corner elbow into the curb stomp and the pin. Referee in position, there's one. There's two. And the Skeleton Praetor picking up a victory there against Kokichi. And I think that match going a little bit longer gave Shuichi a bit more information than he anticipated. Let's see what he does with that. But in the meantime, as we watch this replay and the Praetor's celebration, I would like to thank you all for joining us here on Eclipse, and hope to see you on Sunday for our Wingcrest TLC Tables, Ladders, and Chairs pay-per-view event, where Senator Armstrong is looking to break the curse of the men's Universal Championship. But until then, we are signing out from Monterrey, Mexico. See ya.